name?
My name is John.
Hi, John.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good, man.
Yeah.
I'm doing good, yeah. I am definitely a spiritual person. I'm not particularly religious, but I'm definitely spiritual. I've pretty much been spiritual my whole life. I mean, I was raised very Catholic, and just kind of found. But in adulthood, I've explored Buddhism. I've explored different things. So yeah, I'm kind of always seeking. I do meditate. I meditate. I try to do it on a daily basis for like 5-10 minutes when I first get up. I don't always do it because sometimes the demands of the day kick in, but yes, I do it on a pretty regular basis. What I'm expecting from the experience is surprise. I mean, I'm kind of excited because I don't know a lot about it. I would rather kind of go into it and experience it. So yeah, so I'm kind of, hey, let's try something new. I almost wanted to know as little about it as possible before heading into it. My current emotional state is happiness. It's a Saturday morning, it's my birthday, I got a good day planned, so. Pretty joyful. I would say right now my state is joyful. I feel relaxed, but at the same time I feel energized, and I kind of feel cleaned out, for lack of a better way of putting it. Yeah, that's kind of clean, purified. Experience that I had, it was vast. It was very colorful. It was at times very emotional. There was one time in particular I felt as though it was that state of being kind of out of your body and into another realm. And for me, it was sort of like the afterlife. And I remember just kind of a very brief kind of contact with my father, who's been passed away for a long, long time now. And that was one of the experiences that I wanted to kind of hold on to, but then it kind of went. And you can't control that. And it didn't make me sad. I mean, I almost feel more sad now talking about it, but at the time it was wonderful. You know what I mean? Because I felt like there was almost like another contact with him. It's been a long time. I felt like my awareness was enhanced. That I was more, while relaxed, I was more alert, which is a great state to be in. In life, if you're relaxed and you're calm, but you're still able to focus and be alert, and I felt like I kind of had that. And when I'm really in that kind of state of like relaxed focus at the end of a yoga class, at the end of a good like 90-minute yoga class, I'll almost feel like I can levitate myself off the ground. And I had a little bit of that sensation that I was levitating at moments during the experience, probably closer towards the end of it. Which makes sense, because the more you give yourself over to it and the more you relax, there's a higher state of whatever consciousness or unconsciousness that you get into. It would be interesting to do it more often. I mean, I think the first time you do it, there's always going to be a little bit of a camera, if you will, on yourself having the experience, and you're kind of logging the experience. Now, it was pretty easy for me to, when I felt conscious thought coming into it, for me to just breathe through that and relax and get rid of it. But it was still there, and I think that part of that was because it was the first time with the experience. I mean, it's definitely something that I would want to revisit and kind of see what sort of benefit, effect, ongoing stuff it would have on me. I would totally recommend the experience. To me, life is something to be experienced, and this is unlike anything that I've ever done, and I can't imagine anyone having had an experience like this in their life. And on the back end of it, coming out of the experience, it's the energy that I feel is just so much more positive, so much more relaxed, so much more joyful, that why wouldn't somebody want to try it?
That was wild.